What is up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing good out there. We are getting ready to get hit by a bunch of storms out here. Oops, ignore the ignore the sound of my own advertisements. But what's up, guys? Hope y'all are doing good. We are chilling. We got ourselves quite a bit of storm activity here across Florida, as you guys can see. That is really starting to pop off. And so I decided that we are going to go live for a little bit, just to kind of, something a little different from our typical way we do things around here. But we got a live camera for you guys, literally out my window right now, as we are getting ready to get likely hit by a bunch of storms. So in this live stream, I'm going to be in and out. I'm not going to be here the entire time. I'm going to be kind of in and out. We're going to be talking about it here and there. But, we're probably going to see some pretty cool stuff on this stream here. What's up, Melissa? Saying doing good, you? God bless you. Well, I appreciate that, Melissa. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Or I guess you did say you're doing good, so. But what's up, everybody? Welcome, everybody, joining here. What do y'all think of the idea? You think it's pretty cool? I was thinking whenever we can get some storms coming through, that we could stream this. That way we could just kind of share what's going on, So models, they were pretty aggressive earlier, showing like multiple storms developing here. We did get put in a marginal risk here, here in Florida, for severe weather. So we do have the threat where I am at for damaging winds and hail. Thankfully, no tornadoes. Not really expected. What's up, Cole? What's up, Team Kenny? Make it 24/7. I don't know about all that, but yeah, as you can kind of tell, our temperature is a little bit off. You can see our temps are right around 5 degrees Fahrenheit, which that's obviously not true. My stupid self broke my temperature sensor the other day, which is just lovely. Is this a system pushing through the area, or is it just wet season starting? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is the wet season that's starting here. At least for the next week or so, it looks like we're going to be in for a bit of storm activity here. What up, Court? Court coming in with the support, of course. What's up, Renita? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's definitely starting to pick up a bit. Definitely it's getting darker. We do have a cell here. I should probably get rid of the field of view thing that's a little off. Also, let's remove that here. So let's go ahead and hop back to radar for a minute. So we do have a bunch of storms firing off currently. At the moment, you can kind of see there's a lot of outflow boundaries that's being developed here, and you can see all these noodles. We did have a mesoscale discussion a little bit ago from the Storm Prediction Center. We did have that a while back, but they did not go through with the watch. They gave it a 20% chance probability of a watch being issued, but that did not materialize. But you can see there's a storm on the left-hand side of the camera. This is not super far away from us. It's actually a new cell that's developing. If you look at the radar, that's actually this storm right here. Kind of kicking off. You can see it's a brand new cell. That's actually the cell that we're looking at right now. Motion on these storms is very awkward. Yeah, there's really not much lower level wind shear, which is kind of allowing. Oh, there you go. Did y'all see that? Oh, buddy. That was a nice little strike there. Once it gets closer, we'll turn up our audio so you guys can hear it a little bit better. Dang, dude. Yeah, that was first. Are you going to get something, says Court? Let me look here 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick. Dude, this thing is coming towards us, isn't it? By the way, does the stream look good for you guys? Court, yeah, there's all kinds of storms firing off around you right now. There's a lot of them. I mean, they're, like I said, they're just kind of really going all over the place. You can see all of these outflow boundaries that are being developed here. The storm that we're looking at is right here. But they are really starting to take off. But they did cancel that mesoscale discussion. That is no longer there. So it doesn't look like we're going to have a watch here. It's not, I mean, it's strong, but it's not significant enough to be. Florida storms always need to be watched despite the risk. Yeah, I mean, Florida could be known for some strong winds. You know, our flat terrain down here in Florida can contribute to a lot of strong straight line winds, you know. Other areas, especially in the Rockies and or especially in the mountain, I should say, not just the Rockies, but in the mountains, there's a lot of geography that can make some areas more aggressive with the winds. Looks like the sun's starting to come out a little bit, though. Got sprinkled on sliding, then it stopped. Now nothing. Yeah, it's going to be on and off court. It's just going to kind of be like, you know, here and there. Yeah, like I said, y'all, the temperature and the dew point's a little off. Once again, I kind of destroyed my my temperature sensor when I updated my mesonet, but pressure reading should be good. Wind should be good. Wind readings are up about 18 feet above ground level. Yeah, no problem, Court. Florida lightning is something else, dude. Florida lightning's powerful. It's crazy, dude. I mean, it's loud, too. You know, sometimes when you get those strikes that are, like, close, they are loud. Super loud. All right, let's take a peek back at radar for a minute. So, yeah, you can see that Florida's definitely starting to pick off in a lot of activity here. Satellite imagery, we're going to hop to GOES East. You can see all the clouds really starting to thicken up here. Got a lot of heavy thunderstorm activity down towards southern Florida right now. From what it looks like, I don't think we have anything severe. Oh, I just heard thunder. We did have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings earlier, though, out towards the Space Coast. Oh, is my mic good? Did it just, like, top out for a second? I don't know what just happened there. My bad. But yeah, like I mentioned, things are really starting to pick up. You missed the daily thunderstorms. Felt cooler. Yeah. Well, Court, I think they're going to be coming back soon, though. I do. Because, like, the next week here in Florida, we're supposed to get a lot of sea breeze-initiated thunderstorms. Man, it is dark. Here, if I pan the camera down a little bit, look at the siding of the house. You see how it's, like, really bright? It's just different contrast, man. You know, you got really, really dark clouds. It just kind of puts into justice that. Yeah, well, y'all let me know if you want me to start doing this more. Here, I'm going to do a poll. I figure I'm going to do this for hurricanes, too. Like, whenever you get hurricanes out here. Alright, there we go. Start a poll. Good. Thanks, Court, for letting me know. Guesses a lot of moisture allows for a lot to happen any day. Yeah, I mean, moisture is usually no exception in Florida this time of the year. Like I said, it started a bit late this year. I mean, I think we're finally maybe going into, I think finally we're going into our rainy season, but You never know. All right, there's actually a really big storm developing. So the storm that you guys are seeing right now is over Winter Haven, Florida here, which is still east of me, but it's close enough where we should get some lightning activity and should be able to get some good views of the storm. Which, I mean, you can already see just how dark it is. Any telling on this year's hurricane season? Slightly above active, not as active as last year. We're not in La Nina. We're kind of in neutral status this year. But waters are going to be pretty warm. Which, I mean, the Gulf is already getting this, to minimum standards for tropical development. I did a post on that earlier. Like, from what it looks like, it's going to be pretty active. Pretty active. Hope you don't get any. Yeah, the power part's the worst part, though. That's what sucks. Like, going through the storm isn't super bad, but or if you're inland, anyways. Yeah, if you're on the coast, it's terrible. It's really bad on the coast, but yeah, because I mean they get the storm surge. That's where the main problem is with these storms. Main problems in the coastal areas there. Moving to Florida soon. Any tips on when it comes to a hurricane? Yeah, just make sure you're ready and just keeping an eye on the news during those. I mean, like I said, we'll be live covering them this year, of course. Just stay tuned with us, and we'll keep you updated. But yeah, I mean, typically during hurricane seasons, you really do want to be like aware and like be watching it. And if there's a storm in the forecast coming, you need to make sure you have enough food and water and stuff. Yeah, generator would be really nice too. Yeah, Milton, we kind of learned that the hard way. We did not have a generator for Milton, and we were out power for like 5 days. It sucked, dude. It was terrible. Could hit anywhere in Florida. Yeah, I mean, Florida, no matter where you're at, you're in the range of getting any type of tropical activity, even hurricane strength. What's this storm doing? Is it moving towards us? There's actually an outflow boundary undercutting this storm here, so I would not be surprised if it does trail west, which it does look like it's slightly growing westward. Okay. So, and what that means is that this storm here could eventually work its way towards us, despite it not at the current moment. That outflow boundary is working its way towards us, which it could be a new updraft sparker for new thunderstorm activity. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, good point, Court. Yep. Yeah, it's good to make sure you have the trees trimmed too, because, during hurricane season, yeah, they could come down. Especially if it's like a really wet storm too, like Milton was. I mean, Milton was just crazy, It was lots of water and lots of wind, which, combining both, really saturates the ground and gets everything all soaking wet. What's up, Calvin? Welcome. Yeah, we're actually going to get hit by that outflow boundary here at some point here soon. Probably within the next 15, 30 minutes or so, I'd say. We'll probably get that outflow boundary. Once we do, we'll probably see those winds increase. What's up, Fire News? Welcome. Almost seems like it's completely stationary and not moving. Yeah, given lower level wind shear, it's, at least beginning, storms are going to be pretty stationary. But if the storm, you know, continues to evolve, they would likely move eastward because we have a lot of upper level easterly flow right now. I'd rather wait on a hurricane than wait on a tornado. That's so true. Yeah, tornadoes are something you don't want to deal with. And, you know, at least for... Oh, shoot. There's actually a new cell developing to my southwest. Like, right up on me. Yeah, look at that. There's Lakeland. There's actually a cell developing in southwest Lakeland here. Oh, buddy. Wow. You've been in Orlando 43 years? Wow. So I bet you've seen a lot of storms, huh? I'm in Lakeland? Yeah. Yep. Good old Polk County. Yeah, tornadoes are, in my opinion, worse than hurricanes. I mean, hurricanes are more widespread, yes, but tornadoes really focus that energy on a pinpoint, you know? But one thing to consider, though, is that, yeah, tropical cyclones, I mean, they have tornadoes all the time, you know, on the eastern side. Caden says enough instability for storms to fire or form anywhere in Florida. Yeah, there's a lot of instability, especially for central southern Florida right now. And we're here in central Florida. What's up, coverage? Welcome. Yeah, there's, like I mentioned, it's probably getting ready to get really stormy where I'm at, given the fact that we are starting to see convection to my southwest. And this line here is, or this alpha boundary you guys can see here, this cold downburst from these thunderstorms east of me. This could indicate possibly some more thunderstorm activity in the future due to the fact that this is its own lifting mechanism. And what I mean by that is the warm air that's on the ground here will get ramped off of that cooler air outflow. So essentially the air that's coming through is cooler, and it's allowing the warm air to ramp off of it and creating new updrafts and you know, potentially new storm activity. And it's likely going to get very stormy here. I mean, where I'm at. Winds do look like they're picking up on the cameras. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Winds are starting to pick up. 3.7 miles an hour right now as of current. Oh, yeah. Believe it or not, I think that might be the outflow boundary that we're getting right now where I'm at. Yeah, winds are certainly picking up a bit. What's up, Red Cyclonic? Welcome in. Yeah, those clouds look like they're moving too. Wow, it's getting pretty windy out there. We're up to 5.7. Let me bring up my. Let's see here. Let me bring up my overall view here. Hold on. This will tell me max gust we got. We just had a 8-mile-an-hour wind gust. Nothing big, but. Hey, it's more windy than it has been. Believe it's an outflow boundary. Yeah, I think so. I think that is what's hitting us right now. So that's we got to be real careful now because that outflow boundary could easily spark off some more convection like right above me, in which we could be getting some storms very, very soon. Whoa, dude. Look at those clouds, man. Yeah, that wind is really starting to pick up. A lightning alarm went off. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning. What are we at now? That's got to be at least 10 miles an hour. Let me check real quick. 9 miles an hour. I live next to a park, and if there's lightning, within a couple miles it goes off. Oh, like a siren? Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Here, I'm going to turn off my AC so we can listen to it now. Yeah, look at that structure, dude. That's starting to get pretty darn windy out there, too. Ooh, yeah, I can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Here, I'm going to turn up my audio a little bit. Hear the wind chimes going. Oh, that was a close. I don't know if that camera picked it up or not. There's a little bit of lightning. It's a lot of wind. Yeah, it's picking up. That's for sure. Do I think there's going to be a Cat 5 this year? There's no way of telling, but we are thinking that there could be quite a few major hurricanes. I think the official forecast from the Hurricane Center has 3 to 7, if I'm not mistaken. No, 3 to 6, right? I don't even remember now. I'm getting the outflow now. Yeah. What's up, Lisa? Welcome. Cell Southwest is weakening a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it. It could be because the updraft is collapsing on itself. It's probably neutralizing itself. But given strong sources of lift, like this outflow boundary, it could revive the storm. I think it really probably would. If the outflow boundary gets there in time, I would have no doubt knowing that storm would probably reinitiate. And that's probably going to be the storm that could hit us. Give it some time. Yeah, once again, guys, like we mentioned, y'all, I know my temperature and my dew points are a little off. I broke my sensor on my Mesonet a while back, so if you're wondering, it's not -4 dew points, and it's not 9 degrees Fahrenheit right now. We would not be in any thunderstorms if that was the case. What do I do when I'm not covering storms? I usually track the weather myself, play some games, all kinds of fun stuff. You thought I was outside? No. Nah, it's really not safe to be outdoors during a storm. I mean, I'm right next to my window, which is still not really too safe, but, you know. What's up, Robert? Welcome. Lisa says thank you, and I hope everyone stays safe and be safe. I appreciate that. Remember Hurricane Charlie? Oh, what year was that? I've heard of Charlie, but oh, there's some thunder there. You can hear the wind whipping. Oh, yeah, Court, that's right. Oh, look at that scud. Y'all, hold on a second. Do you guys see that scud cloud right under the leaves there? How it's moving towards the camera? Yeah, it's coming in hot. A lot of people mistaken scud clouds for tornadoes or funnel clouds. So don't let that get to you. Make sure there's rotation. But thankfully, not a tornado threat today in Florida, which is really nice. But what's up, Ma? 2004. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was 2 years old at the time. Sometimes you have to be careful even through storms. East of you, the lightning can strike far away. Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised at how far lightning can actually strike away from a storm. Absolutely. What's up, Hockey? Storms are purely outflow driven, so no tornado threat. Yeah, at least extremely low, like less than 2%. You went through Irma, Ian, Helene, and Milton here. I gotcha. Yeah, I was through Helene and Milton. Milton the eye wall went right over us. We were in the eye wall of Milton. Which, next time we get a tropical cyclone, we're gonna be doing this same thing here. So, yeah, though that outflow boundary is pretty strong. Like that weird eerie, like just the eeriness before a storm hits. That's what's happening right now. That's just like the feeling of what's going on right now. It's just pretty eerie. Let's see here. Food's here, so I'm gonna go buy out. Let me 2 quart. Just make sure you keep yourself safe while doing it. Oh yeah, if the lightning gets too bad, I'm gonna go towards the center of my home, but I'll keep the stream running regardless. So if it does get too bad, I'm gonna go to the middle of my home, so I'll be more safe. Yeah, Florida lightning's crazy, but you guys will be able to see everything. I'm not sure how well it's gonna hold up though whenever it starts pouring rain, because yeah, we'll figure it out. I guess we'll find out. What I need to do eventually is maybe get like some what is it? Like the gel stuff or whatever. I'm sure they make it for like windows. Or like water repellent, essentially, where it just beads up and rolls down. That would be nice. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty strong. I felt the winds in here, and the window is shut. Wow, dude. That had to have been a pretty strong gust. What was that? That was 11 miles an hour. Or we had 11 mile an hour winds a few minutes ago. That could have been higher. Let me check. Whenever that updates, I'll let you know. Lightning develop on that other cell. Yep, looks like it. Hey, it's starting to pick back up, it looks like. Like I mentioned, that outflow boundary is starting to get to it. Put Rain-X on it. Oh, good. Good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, I'm kind of getting sandwiched right now, y'all. So if you're wondering, this is looking southeast. I have a cell to my southwest developing, or it's already developed. I'm kind of sandwiched between these 2 storms right now. Dylan wants to know what we're watching. We are watching storms. We're starting to get a lot of heavy thunderstorm activity here in central Florida. So doing a little bit of... is that camera from my house? Yes, it is literally right next to me. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, it's not outside because I don't want to ruin this camera, for one. It's better to be inside anyways. So it's more safe, too, Being out in storms is... lightning storms are very dangerous. I'm going to start doing this, daily. I don't know about daily, but often. Let's see. Storms don't want to hit you. Models, they're saying otherwise, dude. They're showing storms hitting all throughout the evening. So we'll see. What kind of camera am I using? A really bad one. I don't even know the model of it. It's not the best, but it's good enough. Good enough. I mean, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, you can see the leaves at the top pretty clearly, but the ones down the bottom, they look pretty 2005-ish. Did I show everyone my new weather station? I did, yes. Lightning capital of the world. Yeah. Let's see here. Woke up at 2:30 last night to watch radar. Wichita, Kansas. Found a few TWs in Oklahoma City. Decent rotation. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I was asleep. What's up, Moon River? Saying a few nights ago in Calhoun, Georgia, was hit was a tornado. It missed me about 4 miles. Wow. Phone rang every few moments. Take cover. Yes, scared. Oh. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. Glad to see you're okay. What's the temperature there? It's not 12 degrees like my Mesonet shows. I broke my temperature sensor. I ordered a new one, $200 later, in a hurting wallet. Let me look, though. I'll pull up a local Mesonet and see what it is. It's 88. 88 right now. So our pressure, in the very right where it says BP, no, it's not blood pressure. That is barometric pressure. And WS in the far left is wind speed. That is, I believe, average wind speeds over the last minute. I don't think it's maximum, but it was 94. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely pretty warm. It's been like that for a while, too. And I don't think that's going nowhere. Let's see here. What's up, Judah? Judah? Sorry, Judy. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I read that as Judah, my bad. How is Tulsa? Well, let's take a peek real quickly. We got our radar up over here. Tulsa, it's pretty clear right now. I think we do have a level. Yeah, we do have a level 3 today. Got an enhanced risk out here. 5% tornadoes, 15% wind, and a 30% hatch risk for hail. So we're looking at hail potential, basically 2 to 3 inches in diameter or greater. You just saw lightning? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my other monitor away from my window. Yeah, we're in a marginal today. Few tornadoes possible. And we'll bring back up our radar here. Wow, look at that outflow, dude. Here, let me bring back that real quickly. Look at these outflow boundaries. You see these gust fronts here, these noodles? That is just nuts. Yeah, a lot of central Florida right now is just getting pounded by these storms right now. That's pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, it'll be pretty nice to go through through the stream here and just like download the stream and then just play it in a time lapse, and you could just see everything like evolve. That's kind of what I'm going for, is to have some type of archive too. Not only doing the stream for everybody, but like having an archive of weather too. I think that'd be pretty cool. We need the rain. Heck yeah, we do. It's about darn time. It's been so dry, man. I just heard some thunder outside. Yeah, it's been super, super dry, though. Let's see, what did we peak at? What did our winds get up to? Let's see. Oh, we got 14. Yeah, we get up to 14-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, my new iteration of my mezzanine actually holds up. So far it's 14 proof. What do I mean by level 3 severity? So there's a scale in the severe weather side of things that goes from 1 to 5. 5 being like the greatest potential of severe weather and the highest probability. So greatest potential of damaging storms and highest probability is level 5. Level 1 is typically low-end severity and typically pretty uncommon or pretty isolated. Given you're at a level 3, you're kind of in the middle threat overall, which a level 3 threat is a pretty big risk for severe weather. And like we mentioned here, the main concern for you is going to be damaging hail. That's what you got to really look out for today is for you is the hail. Although all hazards are possible, we do got to look out for majority hail is the greatest probability for you. Taking a peek back at the radar, looks like we might be having a little hail core developing on that cell. We are measuring now 66.8 dBz on that cell, just southwest of me. Would not be surprised if there's going to be a little bit of hail maybe on that storm. I do have my weather radio on, so if at any point there is a warning that goes off in my area, you're going to hear it roll through. So we'll let you know, or it'll let us know, I guess. Which radar am I using? Radar Mega? Nah, I'm done using Omega. It's very slow. I use WeatherWise now. A lot of people are making the switch. What's up, Renita? Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Saying, oh, Andrew, so they updated my area for today, so I have to stay up all night. Any tornadoes coming my way? Let me peek real quick. Let's see what we got going on for you. You're in a level 1, which is a pretty low in risk. No tornadoes today, Renita. So you're good. Just a little bit of a gusty wind threat and a little bit of a hail threat overall. Yeah, that's about it. Not really a whole lot going on for you, my friend. So, no, it wouldn't be something that I would stay up all night for. You should be fine. Like, if storms do come and if you do get a warning or whatnot, just, go indoors and stay away from windows. That's about it. No problem, Judy. You're welcome. You canceled your subscription for 8 Omega 2. Yeah, I did as well. Hey, man, it's just, it has good functionality, or like good things it offers, I should say, but it's just gotten so slow and so bloated. It's just like, The program I use now is much more, just much better, It's a lot more, smooth, I should say. Renita coming in with another 5, saying thank you, Andrew. Yeah, no problem. You're very welcome, my friend. Thank you, Renita. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, Emmanuel, I kind of agree with you, to be honest. It's not that good. It had its prime, and its prime was like 2 years ago. Since then, they just added so much bloat to it, and it's just kind of turned bad, Oh, wow. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they put a warning on that for at least quarter hail. We are definitely starting to get some pretty high in reflectivity on that. Storm coverage, we're not going to do timing right now, dude. This is mostly just a watching the weather type of stream. This is not like a full-on everybody's forecast stream. As much as I would love to, I'm going to do a couple people's forecasts, but I'm not going to go into models because I don't have the models set up, so I can't do timing for you. Yeah, velocity is pretty weak on these storms, though. While they are very lightning-intensive storms, they are... doesn't look to be anything super significant wind-wise. I don't know if they're going to issue a severe warning or not for this one. I mean, like we mentioned, 70 68, 70 dBz. That's getting pretty high. And there probably is a little bit of a hail core over like southwest Lakeland right now, from what it looks like. So we'll see. We shall see. That is true, champ, but actually I have the paid version for it. I like being able to tilt my radar. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Maybe a special weather statement for it. I don't know. Here, let me I'm going to turn off a lot of these warnings and stuff. We have tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll keep those on. Let's just turn like everything else off. Actually, I'll keep the watches on too. We'll keep special weather statements on. Everything else just needs to go. So I'm just going to disable these real fast. I reset my cookies on here, which it reset everything essentially. Let's see here. Gosh, there's so many alerts that there could be. It never ends, y'all. It never ends. One more. There's a few more left. Oh, we can breathe now. Yeah, that cell south of us is definitely taking off. Definitely taking off. Let's see. Stay safe, Andrew. Thank you, Renita. I appreciate that. You have WeatherWise also done with Radar Mega. I just wish WeatherWise would have widget like Radar Scope does. Oh, yeah. Radar Scope will always be superior, though. Radar Scope is awesome. That's the first radar I've ever used. Was Radar Scope back on my old iPhone 4. Oh, jeez. That was years ago, dude. That was when I was in middle school. Oh, it's thundering pretty good. I just heard a bit of thunder. All right, see you later, Ma. Love you too. 95 degrees in Dallas-Fort Worth. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Florida. It's been super, super hot here. Is that cell close to my place? Yeah, it's like probably like 3 miles away, maybe. I'm not going to give you an exact location, obviously, for my own safety, but it's close, yes. It is pretty close. What's up, Gavin? Hope you're doing good, my friend. You miss school? I miss my middle school, not my high school. I hated my high school. Yeah. I feel like, you know what, you guys? I feel like this kind of stream would be also for, like, bonding with you guys as well. Like, we can just relax and just watch the storms together. I like this. I think I'm going to start doing this a lot more. You know, just kind of a little hangout stream where we just sit and chat with everybody and watch the weather, watch it do crazy stuff. I'm going to make this a thing, man. And given Florida, there's little bugs on the window. You see that? They're like, let me in. We heard we need to seek shelter too. Oh, jeez. I do hear a lot of distant lightning, though. I wonder when we're supposed to get these guys. Let's see here. There's a cat meowing outside. You know what? This storm is starting to produce its own little outflow boundary as well. Look at this. So here's an outflow. There's just so many. It's like a web. It's like a web of outflow boundaries here. So we had the main one from all of this convection here. And this storm right here, this is just the downburst of it, the cooler air right in here. This is a little cool pool. I wonder if that'll extend my way, though. I need to go north. Just a tad. Hey, but you know what, guys? It's supposed to be like this for the next week. So we're going to do this, like, a lot here coming up. So, we got y'all. What's up, K-Jack? Welcome. Hi, Andrew, and everybody. Cool stream, Andrew. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoa! Did you guys see that? I'm not sure if you heard it. Dang, dude. Dude, that was something else, man. I'm saving that one. You guys could barely see it. Dang. Yeah, I just saw it. Here, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my phone. Just in case if I lose power. Oh, yeah, Florida weather is crazy. Did you guys hear the thunder? I don't know if you heard that. Dang, dude, that had to have been at least a mile or so away. I don't even know. I was probably closer than that. I'm not sure. That was pretty close, though. You heard it? Yeah. I'm glad you heard it. I wasn't sure if my mic would be able to pick that up. It wasn't super loud, but it was like enough that where it probably picked up. I think that was a negative strike. There is negative and positive lightning strikes. Positives are usually strike more than once. Negative lightning strikes are usually just like a bam and done type of lightning. I think that was just a negative strike. Positive strikes are the more deadly ones. And they're also consistent. They're like they strike multiple times. Those are the really dangerous ones. But I'm pretty sure that was a negative strike there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You like seeing lightning? Yeah, me too. I do as well. That bug's trying to get in. It's like, let me in, please. Love Hangout streams. Let's see here. Made a shirt that says, rather be watching radar. I'll also be flying my drone. I have a drone too. Hope the cat stays safe. Yeah, the cat will be fine. Those cats have survived Milton. They usually go under the houses here. Yeah, we're probably getting ready to get a lot of lightning. Maybe we'll get some good ones. I just saw a flash. There you go. It looked like it picked it up on that one. Dang, dude. It's like developing all around us. What's up, Mark? Good to have you here, man. Hope you're doing pretty good. We just chilling. Dude, I really need to get my temperature sensor fixed. Or it needs to get here, I should say. So I ordered that new sensor. It was like $200. Old app's close. Y'all are gonna hear this one. I hear it. Almost. Yeah, dude, that was pretty close. Goodness, dude. Wow. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I ordered a new temperature sensor for my Mesonet outside. And Yeah, they said they're not going to ship it for another 1 to 2 weeks. So, and that was like a week ago. So hopefully they'll get it out soon because I am so tired of my station reading like negatives and low digit numbers. Let's see. What's up, Leo? What's up, Eric? Eric says big storm south Lakeland, lightning, hail, plenty of rain. Oh yeah, I'm not far from it. That's the cell right here that's kind of kicked off. Actually, y'all, that's a developing cell on my camera feed right now. That's why we're seeing lightning. It's starting to pick up. We're going to see a lot more lightning activity now on this camera footage because you see how it's turned more gray. That's a rain shaft that we're looking at, I believe, right now. It is forming right next to me. It's forming right in front of us at the current moment. Oh, buddy. Here we go. Yeah, you see it right there? So there is that outflow boundary hit. Look right here. There's a new cell that's developing, and that is right in front of our camera. Oh. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, it's about to get pretty active, I think. We're probably going to hear a lot of lightning, or hear a lot of thunder. See a lot of lightning. We've already seen a couple. I'm starting to hear more consistent rumbles, so we're getting close. We are almost there. You swear you just saw lightning? Where my stream? Or in where you're at? Winds are still pretty eerily calm. Yeah, that's forming like right next to us. Knowing my luck, we're gonna get dodged. We got all this convection around us. Knowing my luck, it's just gonna let's go all around us. We shall see. Leo says, keep up the amazing work. Stay safe. And God bless from Lovelacefield, Kentucky. Thank you, Leo. Did y'all see that? There you go. Yeah, they're getting more potent, or not potent, well, that too, but they're getting more common. Love thunderstorms, they're just soothing, not severe weather. Yeah, I agree. If it's non-severe, like a storm like this, then yeah. Heck yeah. You know, normal storms. Oh yeah. It's looking worse than it was before. Yeah, it's getting closer. Let's see. Here, let's take a peek back at radar. Yeah, this thing is forming like right next to me. What's our echo tops? Enhanced echo tops. Wow. This thing is 46,000 feet up. Not much velocity on it though. Right Right now we're kind of gusting around 5 to 7 miles an hour. According to my time series viewer on my Mesonet here, y'all really can't see it too well. Here, I'll switch scenes real quickly so you can see our max wind gusts here. You can see we've had 14 mile an hour wind gusts earlier when we were streaming. Right now we're right between 5 and 7 typically. Why is that ring of rain going past the developing storm? What, this here? This is an outflow boundary. This is the cooler air downburst from within the storm that is working its way down to the ground here. So, yeah. Usually they don't consist of rainfall. They're usually just a bunch of winds, like a bunch of wind bags, a little bit gusty winds and stuff. But that's usually about it. Can I pan my camera over a little bit? Maybe I can move it just a tad, just temporarily. That's closer to the core right there. Here, let me that up a little bit. Yeah, you can see that base over there where that darker cloud is. That's the base of this guy right here. Dude, there's a new cell to my south that's like really maturing. I think it's so close to us, dude. By the way, y'all, if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. You know, it's good to have you guys here. While we're watching these storms. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Sky is eerie looking. Yeah. We're just flooded with storms nearby. We got one to our south and one to our east. We're kind of sandwiched between two storms right now. Whoa! Did y'all see that? Dang. Oh, look at that cloud coming towards us. Oh, shoot. Did they put a warning on it? Oh, a weather statement on it. Okay. Dude, look at those lower level clouds coming towards us right now. And my cat meowing in the background. Yeah, dude, this thing is coming at us, man. It's about to get here. Oh, shoot. Y'all, you can literally see it growing towards me right now. Here comes the winds, too. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Just barely caught that strike. I know, dude. It was right on the edge. Glad I'm getting rain finally. Heck yeah, dude. We need it. It's getting windy again. I think we're coming into the downdraft here now. Welcome to Florida. Now this is the Florida I remember. Is it raining? Oh, it's raining now. I have a friend who lives there and said it hasn't rained in 2 months. Yeah, it's been a long time, dude. It's been a very long time. Oh, yeah, look. We're starting to get some raindrops. I wonder how it's going to handle. Bring out the kite and the GoPro. Yeah, might as well attach a key to it as well, huh? Oh, yep. Here comes the wind. Oh, look at that top. Look up at the top there. 10.7 miles an hour. Oh, now it's 2.4. What a beast, dude. You know, that lighter spot on the right-hand side, I think that's the downwards core. I think that's the downdraft area. Oh, yeah, those rumbles are getting more deep. Here it comes. Alright. You know, I had a feeling once this alpha boundary passed us that it would start to pick up around here, which it did. What did I record? About time we got rain. We had a 15-mile-an-hour wind gust just now. Y'all, I'm still here. I'm just stepping away from my window. It's not really the best to be near a window during a storm. So, but I'm still here. We're still chatting. Y'all be sure to leave a like if you could. Hit that subscribe button for us. It is certainly getting pretty windy out there, dude. We're getting like 14, 15 mile an hour wind gusts now. Pressure did go up a bit. We're at 1,020 millibars. Pressure's increasing because of the cooler air sinking down on us. Sell east this weekend a little bit. Has it? Whoa, dude. What did we we just record? We just recorded a 20-mile-an-hour wind gust out there, y'all. 20 miles an hour. Hey, man, that's a pretty strong gust. We are right under an updraft, y'all. look at that rainbow out there. Good thing Abby pointed that out. I would have not have noticed. No way, dude. That right there, my friends, is God's promise. That is God's promise right there, dude. That is awesome. How beautiful is that? Y'all hear my cat? Wow, dude. How pretty is that? My cat, yeah, I know. he's being whiny, dude. Is there always a rainbow after a storm? No, not always. Yeah, and the sun's starting to come back out too, man. That's pretty cool. You know what? We just got sideswiped today. We didn't get fully in the heaviness of it. I don't know if we're gonna get any more today, to be honest with you. Had a beautiful double rainbow last night. Oh, that's cool. Heck yeah. It looks like it's starting to fade back away. Rain I do, yes. Man, oh man. Yeah, that rainbow's just about gone now. Let's see here. Okay, well, I'm out going to make dinner. Sounds good, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Calvin says, it seems like the storm cool air down stabilized it. Yeah, probably. That's what I'm worried about. And it's gone. So I don't know if you guys saw what I was writing in the comments or not, but I do plan on making it to where I'll have second data, like live secondly data coming in, to where you guys can like see my like the data come in every second, you know. So like instead of every minute updates, it's every second, which would be pretty darn cool. And by the way, guys, if you could, be sure to hit that subscribe button for us. It'd be greatly appreciated. And, like I said, we're going to start doing this. This is our first ever, first official storm spotting on the channel here. And we're gonna do this for quite a bit. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do it as well. It just depends on when storms fire off and everything. But we're gonna do that as well. Don't be surprised if the stream layout looks a little different next time. It looks pretty good right now. I like where it's at, but I want to add some more stuff, like the secondly data instead. So maybe I'm gonna code up something like that to where it shows like a banner of like the winds and stuff. Maybe a little barb or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Is weatherwise free? Yeah, it is. Hey, let's take a peek at radar together. So, this is what hit us. I am right in here. I'm like in this area of Lakeland. We're like kind of in the middle of Lakeland. A lot of it, as you can kind of see, went to our south and east, but it gave us a clear opening to view the storm. So we still did see a pretty good amount of activity. You can see these outflow boundaries still working their way out right now. I'm not sure if we're gonna have any more thunderstorms later today. I'm not entirely sure. Let me pull up the models real quickly for me, and we'll see if we're gonna be in anything else. I don't know if HRRR is like expecting anymore. I mean, given the fact that we have a lot of this cool air, the cooler downdraft air, the more stabilized air, then maybe. But hey, you know what though? At least we got a little bit of rain. You know, that I am very, very thankful of here. But yeah, let me bring up the models real quickly for my area. Let's do the sub-hourly HRRR. Do radar. There we go. All right, so let's take a peek at where we're at. So here's Lakeland. This is where we're at right now. Future radar showed some storms firing off around 23 UTC. What the heck is that? That's a big cell. See, it does show more cells firing off in like Southwest Polk, just south of me. You know, up until like 9 o'clock essentially. And then it just kind of fades out. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. The drought's really bad, especially for a lot of... Yeah, it has been pretty darn bad. Especially, you know, down south right now still. Like the Everglades, they're in an extreme drought. Actually, I can pull that up for y'all real quickly. I'll show you guys the drought right now. Here's the convective outlook. We do have a marginal risk out there for today regarding that severe weather threat. Now, in turn of the drought here, you can still see that, yeah, towards the Everglades, you know, the south side of Florida, we are in like really, really bad drought conditions here. I mean, we're still in the extreme drought. Where I'm at, I'm actually in the moderate drought. So this rain that we are getting, or that we just got here, is certainly going to be beneficial in terms of re-moistening the soil. So, and it's supposed to be like this for the next couple of days too, which I'm very, very happy for, very thankful for. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely, we'll see. And like I mentioned, you know, tomorrow we're going to do this as well, for sure. We're not ending stream yet, though, because, I mean, there is still some cells to the east of me going on. Here, let's take a peek at velocity real quickly. Okay. Yeah, velocity seems pretty low. Let me take a quick little peek. What did... you know what? So we did record a 20-mile-an-hour wind gust earlier, y'all, on the... Let's see. Can I do meters per second to... I'm not going to do the exact location where I'm at. Hold on a gosh darn second. What is preferences, maybe? No. I have no idea. Anthony says, Andrew, I appreciate your work, brother, but I need to finish editing a video. Thank you for sharing your skies with us. Peace and blessings, brother. I appreciate it, Anthony. You're very welcome, dude. It's good for you to stop by. It's always good to have you. And, you know, good luck on your video, what you're working on, my friend. I appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate you, man. And thanks for stopping by. And, yeah, so we're gonna see a lot more of this type of streaming on my channel. I really want to do storm spotting because I've always loved it, and I feel like it's a good time for us to all bond and interact together too. You know, unlike our other streams where we typically just mostly focus on like weather. We're still going to be mostly focusing on that still, but we could talk more about things on a stream like this. Which typical update live streams and whatnot is a little bit more focused, if that makes sense. So, what's up, tabletop? Should Wilmington have to worry about severe weather? I would have never guessed you would have ever asked, man. I would have never have guessed. Oh man. Tomorrow you got a little not slight, sorry, marginal level 1 threat. Barely makes it even towards you. No tornadoes out of it. Just gusty winds, and that's it. Yeah, just a little 5%, but that barely even includes you. We do got an enhanced tomorrow too, actually. Look at that. Tomorrow we got a level 2 threat. That's a 2? Wow, you got a... Goodness. You got a 2% chance on a enhanced risk tomorrow for severe weather. I guess it's a more, significant wind and hail threat. Actually, tomorrow, leading concern is going to be that hail threat. That wind threat. Yeah, we do got another enhanced out there. That's interesting. Loving the chill stream. More like this when possible. I agree. I like streaming this more, to be honest with you. Whoa. Y'all, look at the sky. Did y'all see that lightning strike, too? Here, we'll keep it on this view for a little bit. But in case if you want to watch, you can still look at the left side. But yeah, dude. We are, I don't know if y'all heard that. Can you hear it? Man. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Level 3 threat tomorrow, too. Going into day 3, which that would be what? So today's Saturday, right? So that would be Monday. Day 3 is Monday, yeah. So we have a slight risk Monday, level 2 threat. Really surprised that they have this down to a 10% chance for thunderstorms between 20 and 0 UTC, according to the Storm Prediction Center. I highly disagree. We need that 70% on that. I mean, come on, man. Look at the radar. I mean, like everything right now. All of Central Florida is just lighting up right now, dude. We have so much going on right now. Whoever subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, like I said, we're going to start doing this a lot more. It's really just a chill way to just relax and hang out with the folks and all that fun stuff. Well, y'all, I'm probably going to, I'm not going to end this stream yet, but I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break off here. I'm going to let you guys just chill here for a little bit with the audio. I'll leave the audio on too, so you guys can hear any thunder in the distance, but... yeah, alright, we're going to take a little bit of a break, y'all. Stream's still going to be just as it is right now, but I'll keep that radar up and stuff for you guys as well. Alright, everybody, see you all in a few. I'll be back for some more momentarily. I'll probably be back in like 5-10 minutes, to be honest with you, but y'all hang tight. See you here in a moment. Enjoy the show. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh, we're gonna pick up where we left off here, y'all. Also, what's up, Bill? Hope you're still doing good, man. I don't know if you're here or not anymore, but it is good to have everybody else who's still here, hanging out with us. So we might have some more storms heading towards us. Let's take a minute to hop to radar for a minute. So here's the main set of storms. I am kind of in this little bubble here, somewhere in here. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I'm right around in here. From what it looks like, these cells are starting to pop off, but it looks like they might be fading out. And they are growing southeast, so they are kind of growing towards us. I'm not entirely sure if, if we're going to 100%, have any more. But it looks like they are kind of fading out. Also, the outflow boundary is well to the west at this point. So it's very narrow, in which I don't think they're going to last too long, to be honest with you. It does look like a lot of these storms are starting to maybe lose a little bit of their kick, but we still got some pretty nice clouds out there. Not as crazy as it was. Still is a little bit breezy, though. I tell you what, we did have a maximum wind gust today of 20 miles per hour. That was recorded at 2:31 UTC. Let's see here. 22:31. Did I say 2:31? Yeah, 22:31 UTC was when this was reported. So it was about an hour ago, essentially. It got pretty gusty. Our mesonet picked it up. Once again, we got to get our temperature sensor and stuff replaced, which we did lose, unfortunately. When I was rebuilding my mesonet, it broke. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyways, I think a lot of our storms, for the most part, today are over. And with that, we're probably going to conclude the coverage soon, or the storm spotting soon. We're going to hang on for a little bit longer, though, in case if this does anything, which I think it's mostly fading out. But tomorrow, we got more storms ahead of us, in which we are going to do it again. I think our rainy season's finally here, so definitely looking forward to that. We definitely need it. It's been so dry, dude. So dry outside. But, hey, you know what? We got a little bit of moisture today. Very, very nice. Very thankful for it. And it'll be good, especially for, growing plants and stuff. I really need to start my garden, which I've been a little bit late to it. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, consider leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button if you have not already. Maybe sharing this channel to a friend or a folk if you guys want to. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here. Like I said, we're going to continue on here for a little bit longer. So we'll have to see what happens. Let me bring up models real quickly. I do want to take a peek at the models here. So for tomorrow, we're going to pop up the HRRR here. We're going to grab the latest. I don't think 22 goes that far enough. No, we're going to go to the 18 Zulu run. The long HRRR run. So we had all of our storms today for the most part. Tomorrow, oh wow, look at that. So we're out here in Lakeland. So this line might be something to look into tomorrow. So yeah, we'll definitely probably be covering that as well. We'll be doing some storm spotting on that. So we will keep an eye on it. Yeah, they could be sea breeze initiated storms, which I'm kind of thinking. And it looks like another stormy day after that. So, yeah. All right. Well, guys, that is that. We're going to go ahead and hop our way back over here to the camera for you all and hop back over here to the radar. So, a lot of these storms here are starting to lose their kick because they're being undercutted by a lot of cold air right now. which is allowing the convection to minimize. Because for a storm to sustain itself, you need a lot of warm and moisture-filled air to continue supplying into the storm itself. Now, when you get a strong enough downdraft, from these storms, it creates this pool of really cold, or not cold, but cooler air, which the storms ingest, in which it's not good enough fuel for them to continue on. So that's kind of the problem right now, because it's ingesting its cooler downburst air, which is allowing for these storms to kind of fizzle out a little bit here. Given an environment with low wind shear, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Our lower level winds are super weak. I mean, we're like 5 to 15 knots in lower levels, which is pretty weak. Really not anything super, super wild. But, hey, I mean, we had a little bit of a lightning thunder show today. It's pretty nice. Got very thankful we at least got a little bit of something. It does look like those cells that are heading towards us are indeed fading out. So, with that being said, we're probably going to conclude it for now, as a lot of these storms in Central Florida at the current moment are indeed fading out as well. You can see there just kind of a lot of moderate rain. Still some lightning going on here and there, but it's definitely not as potent as it was earlier this afternoon. So, we are going to conclude this little segment here of storm spotting. Once again, everybody, if you guys did enjoy it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and share. It'll be greatly appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow for more coverage, my friends. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See ya later on.